Hello, everybody. We are starting with a dance-off. Okay, guys. Like no one's watching? Okay, everybody. You didn't think that we were going to be doing a workout today, did you? You thought you were coming here for some decor tips? Nuh-uh.
I don't know what's happening.
All right, you know what, guys? This is the fun of broadcasting live. Welcome to One Lifestyle to Live. We've got the beautiful Janette, hi, handsome Jason, and me, Cher. And thanks to the interweb, we are all in the same space together, which is really exciting, and we are so glad that you guys are tuning in because you may have seen us on television before, morning shows, Instagram, all that fun stuff, and now we are just taking things into our own hands. Sorry, because it's live, we're just testing a few things out. We're all good?
We're all good.
We're all good. See?
Do not let Janette mic herself. Don't let me touch a computer, mic myself, set a light.
Now we are streaming from my house as well, and Jason is at home. So we're so excited to have you guys in our space and just like being able to interact. So remember that you guys can definitely send us comments and questions and all the fun stuff because we want to hear from you. Right now, what's happening to you?
Well, your husband's actually underneath the table, fiddling with my skirt. Now, what's good about One Life to Live?
Do you
we're
like
a little
the play?
more dramatic here.
Yes.
Because we're actually shooting from Cheryl's home, which is stunning. I thought I landed in Falcon Crest, but then I didn't want to run into someone on that show. So we bumped it over to Dynasty. It's pretty wonderful.
Thank
Her husband
you.
was already under the table. So, I'm not complaining.
You know what? It is all good. Shout out to Jason for basically being in between two. Are you like Nikki Newman and I'm Phyllis from Young and the Restless?
Yes.
And then you're Victor Newman? Like what's happening here?
I'll be Victor Newman.
I'm Victor Newman.
Then he's Phyllis.
I'm gonna light this candle and
What
just
candle?
pray to Sophia Petrillo.
Oh, it's gonna go just fine. That's a beautiful candle. No, we were talking about, there's a couple things going on in the world that we won't discuss.
Yes.
But it just makes you kind of want to escape more or maybe be a bit nostalgic because I have completely rediscovered soap operas.
I used to watch soap operas pretty much since I was 5 years old. And
What was your
weird.
favorite?
Young and the Restless and Bold and Beautiful. I didn't understand what was happening. There was a lot of kissing and all that fun stuff. My aunts used to babysit me, and that's how I got into it. What about you?
I understood from day one, and I loved Young and the Restless, Victor Newman in particular. Recently, I was visiting my boxing coach for a training session, and I noticed there was a picture of Victor Newman on the wall. So Tony, my coach, says, "Oh yes, Eric Braeden is a boxer." And I said, "No, you're mistaken, that's Victor Newman." And the reason why I jumped down Jason's throat is I actually based my existence on a female Victor Newman. So
Seriously?
even when you come to my house, I have a bar cart with like all the whiskeys, even though I don't drink a ton of whiskey.
Oh
I have the pictures laid out like he does in the office. Ask any of my assistants, I've got a temper like Victor Newman. I don't know why I became
Dramatic.
English there.
We have the dramatic Jeanette.
But
Sorry for your ears,
that's
everybody.
my favorite character. What about you, Jason?
Oh, my favorite, hands down, this is like a real throwback. I love the primetime soap operas, in particular, Knots Landing.
Knots Landing was
For me.
so good.
Nothing will top Knots Landing. And there was I love that there was a spin-off angle to it as well, right? Like all the best shows were spin-offs. So
What was the spin-off of Knots Landing, or was Knots Landing the spin-off?
Knots Landing was a spin-off of Dallas.
Oh, I loved
Dallas. My initials are J.R. Ewan.
Oh, right.
So I kind of felt related.
All right, guys, we have, I love that you guys are already commenting. We've got All My Children, Days of Our Lives.
Patch was on Days of Our Lives, right? Do you know you can get him on Cameo? Not that I looked, for $59. We should have him
That's
on.
a real steal.
I
I
know,
mean,
but-
the drag queens right now, they're like upwards of like $150.
Yeah. Drag
my
queens are
you-
expensive.
Goodness, they are expensive.
High maintenance.
Guys, when it comes to soap operas, leave a comment below and let us know who your favorite character is.
Because we're actually giving some giveaways today too. And today's giveaway is special. I know a lot of the other shows we work on, which we love dearly, you know, we call people up and ask for things, but every show we'll be giving away what is called my drunk tipsy box. So I like to have wine by myself alone on a Friday, and I go shopping. So this is from Revolve, and basically once a week I'm gonna drink a bottle of wine, go shopping, and whatever I buy, you can win.
And I swear to God, there is some really luxurious things in here. It looks super ghetto right now, but just show a few
That's
things.
the joy. Oh,
Show
let's
a few
just
things.
tease a little Tony Moly gold eye gel. I'm super into Korean beauty. This is actually really hard to get, and it has the snail hydro in it, which if you're into beauty, you know how good that is.
I have no idea what that is.
There's a lot of good stuff in here though.
Sorry. If you see Jason in the middle of our screen, it's because I'm not paying attention. And and just remember, this is like totally DIY, okay? So Cheryl Tornueva, who, you know, I'm an interior designer and I like host stuff. I'm actually just working the camera, and my husband, of course, is helping me, and like, we don't know, yeah.
Cheryl
We're
married
doing, but not
well.
really.
Oh, by the way, just totally off topic, I am looking for a 7th husband, preferably for next spring. I'd like the winter alone, just spring to fall. So we'll be doing a special on that too as we look for the hunt.
Amazing.
And then in the fall, we'll do a draw for him.
Oh, yes.
What do you
And then someone can take him off my hands. Okay, funny side dating story. When I was younger, I had this thing called the trifecta. So I would get a boyfriend in November ×3. And then you would get Christmas, my birthday's in January, and Valentine's Day, and then I would get rid of them. But Valentine's Day, I was always saved by the interior design show because it ran on Valentine's Day. So I'd always say, sorry guys, I have to work, pick another day. I mean, they knew there was others. There was no cheating. I'm definitely not that. I don't like those people, but you know, I was young and carefree.
Honestly, I feel like you just need to have a show about dating.
This is why I'm not allowed around
That's gotta be a
Cheryl's
regular
daughter.
segment. I'm actually learning how to read tarot cards right now too, and I think we're gonna do some tarot and try to figure out where this man of Janette's dreams is.
You know what? We also have to get my mom on the show. I'm not going to exactly say what she does, but
She's
for
impressive.
my friends, they know that she's got a little bit of power going on. She says I have powers, but they're not the usual. Like I can't read fortunes, but I can channel it. It's more of like X-Men kind of power.
That's the kind, I want carry power. So like if someone's being mean and you're walking down the street, you can just send them off their bicycle.
Frank, Cheryl said looks amazing. Like what a sweet comment.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Cheryl's husband also says thank you. He's right in the room with us, okay, Frank?
I mean,
Just kidding, Frank. We like you.
There we go. Okay, so oh my God, I love all of you who are commenting right now. So just remember, in terms of the giveaway box, the tipsy box, we call it
The
tipsy
tipsy box.
The JJC or CJJ. It doesn't
Yes,
matter.
we don't.
Yeah, whatever.
Drunk shopping.
The drunk shopping box. The way that you can win this box, all you have to do is continue to comment as much as you want. Each comment is one entry, and at the end of the show, after we have a drink, we will pick one winner and we will announce it on all of our Instagrams. So at Jason Krell, at Janette Ewan, and at Cheryl Tornueva.
Exactly.
So that is so exciting.
And the more you enter, the more I'm going to get hyped, the more wine I'll have later tonight when I'm at home with my computer, and probably the more money I'll spend. So let's go big with this, guys.
Yes, and who knows, maybe McDonald's will send you some like French fries or something like that too. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, anyways, another episode. Okay, guys, so you guys are tuning in because you want to learn something, right? Not just hear about our, soap opera dramatic stories for the entire 40 minutes. So, Jason, why don't you tell us what kind of segment you created? Again, this is all DIY. I'm so proud of Jason because he filmed this all himself. He edited and it's just, I feel like a mom. Well, I am a mom, but like to you as well.
Yes, Cheryl, you dropped this baby bird from your nest, and I'm just kind of getting my wings, but I've had a lot of fun learning a lot more about cinematography. I'm figuring out how to use Adobe Premiere Pro, doing all the things. So I'm having a lot of fun. And what I did for this first segment of mine is I thought, you know what, we've been talking a little bit about, I'm not going to say the C word, but this year has been all about the C word.
It has.
And we needed to take a little break from our everyday. And what I did is I actually found some new places close to home And I got a little bit more into hiking this year, so I thought I would share a few hiking tips and show people around an area not far from my house. I'm actually repeating the intro of my video, so maybe you just need to show the video.
Okay, I'm gonna show the video right now. Right now.
2020, not the travel year I was looking forward to. But there's a silver lining. It's been exploring new places close to home. I'm going to take you on a tour of a gorgeous spot I found this summer. It's only 20 minutes from my house, and it's called the Anne and Sandy Cross Conservation Area, a 4,800 acre day-use area with 8 kilometers of self-guided trails. And while I don't consider myself a huge outdoorsman, I am really into fresh air, fitness, and picnics. I'm going to show you around this special little spot and share a few tips on how you too can find amazing places to explore and hopefully give you that feeling you've taken a little vacation. Step 1. Plan a hike that suits your fitness level. Know what you're getting yourself into. For me, I like to use an app called All Trails. Now this lets you search for hikes near you and gives you all the information you need, including distance, elevation, maps, reviews, and photos. 2. Make a date with a friend who's at a similar fitness level as you are. You don't want to plan a day with someone who won't enjoy it as much as you, or who leaves you in the dust. I've made a date today with my dear friend Wendy Wu, a travel professional and a fellow get outside kind of gal. Her hobbies include wearing bright lipstick and shaking her booty in nature. 3. Pack accordingly. For me, this means sunscreen, bug spray, portable speaker, water, and other appropriate refreshments. We're going to get into that in just a moment. 4. Bring a camera. Because if you don't get the photos and videos to show off your adventure, then why bother going? Plus, it gives you a really great excuse to stop and catch your breath as often as you want to. 5. Make sure there's a reward. For us, it's the ultimate picnic backpack, filled with a charcuterie lunch, including the essentials like Italian meats and cheese, vegetables, and on this day, a bottle of Pinot Grigio. You know, to keep the dust down. All right, well that was an amazing day. Woo.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
It was
Thank you.
just, you know what? This was like the food for the soul.
Yeah. You know what? It's nice to have a little getaway and, you know, just to know that it's only a few minutes from your back door. What a difference a day makes.
And you know my good old saying, nature is nurture. So is a good friend.
Okay, thanks Wendy Wu. Thanks for a great day. Enjoy the walk home.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my
Jason did that to
goodness.
me the last time we went hiking.
We are doing a little bit of a dance again because that was so good, Jason.
You make me miss
Aw, thank
Alberta
you.
so much. Like I was saying the other day to you guys, I used to travel across Canada a lot, live in LA, go to Europe. I think we all traveled a bit. And there's a couple places that, not was surprised that I missed, but I would always do 2 days in Calgary and 1 day in Edmonton every 6 weeks. And I really miss my little Alberta road trips.
Oh my gosh, take us with you next
Yeah.
time.
Yes, please.
That would be so great. That would be
I
so
would love
awesome.
that. And actually, Allie and I are going to Banff today. As soon as this is over, we're packing
Well,
up and
I'm
we're
just
gonna-
going to Banff.
No biggie. Oh, we'll
I'm
show
going to
you.
Dollarama.
Yeah.
So take that.
Take me with you. I need to buy like so many things. at
Dollarama Leslieville's got nothing on you.
So I have to know. So, like, I mean, I have all these great little places that are near me. Where are you two going? Where are you hanging out when you want to get a little break?
I go to Cheryl's house.
So I live in Dundas, which is technically gobbled up by Hamilton in Ontario. And my husband and I moved out here just to get away from the craziness. But we love Hamilton because there's so many waterfalls. We've talked about this so many times. And our favorite place right now is Princess Point. Mostly because it's easy to get to, there's parking. So we have an 18-month-old and sometimes we put her in the stroller and people look at us weird. They're like, why do you have a stroller? Why don't you hike? We're like, whatever. But we go there a lot because it's just, it's kind of flat, but you literally are looking at the most beautiful sort of like water and the lake. It's so gorgeous. You would never think that you were in Hamilton because it gets a bad rap.
I love Hamilton. I lived here for school, and like Coots Paradise, running there, hiking, and it's just a beautiful city. I just was go-karting with my nephews down on Beach Boulevard, and I mean, while I was waiting for them, I walked, had 3 scoops of ice cream and French fries, and it was just really nice to get out. In Toronto, I escaped to my rooftop deck,
which is gorgeous.
which has been a lifesaver. But I am discovering more trails. Toronto isn't as, I love the city, but I would say picturesque as some areas of Canada, like nature-wise. But I find that people provide the nature. Yes. So I'm just live south of the second Chinatown, and I go up to, there's a track there, and I've actually joined a walking group with a bunch of 80+ amazing people. And so what I've really tried to do in Toronto is make socially distanced the people, the landscape, which has been a lot of fun. I've made some really fun new friends.
That is amazing, because in Dundas, we have a very, very high amount of people who are 80. A lot of people are retiring in Dundas, so you could start that same walking group here if you wanted to.
Yeah, they actually let me in there, so they're pretty awesome. And there's one man, I think he's like 85, and when I run, he will start to run with me. And I'm gonna tell you, some days I am struggling to keep up with him. No joke, but I'm acting like I'm being nice. I'm like, I got this. I got this.
Well, Jason, that video was so good, and I can't wait to go and visit you guys in Calgary really soon. Definitely.
Oh, thank you. I have a confession to make. That was not my car.
What?
As much as
not
I
your
wish
car.
it was, I did borrow that from my friend who owns a Mercedes dealership. So thank you, Wayne.
Well, there you go. Well, I'm just looking at the comments right now, and from St. Bob, he's basically, I guess, he's loving seeing us all on screen. Well, you know what? We are so excited to be on screen together, because when we're doing these morning shows and television, we're always separated. We're sort of like, hi, bye, nice to see you, because we're always scheduled at different times, and this is like the best thing ever. We've been working on this for like the last, 2-3 months?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to each other almost every day, and it's been really nice.
It's
really,
so fun,
really
and
nice.
it's been, actually, I have to say thank you to both of them, because I struggle with tech, and they've been amazingly helpful, so thank you.
Hey, it's all good. We all have our strengths, and I think that's the best thing about us coming together. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the intro, but we kind of cover everything. So Janette, we've got fitness, beauty, self-care. I'm gonna be taking care of DIYs, decor, and new parenting, because I'm my first time mom. And Jason is going to always be into the fashion and also food and travel. So I feel like for our next show, we're gonna keep switching it up, but I still really love this sort of soap opera angle.
Exactly, and you guys tell us what you're looking for. Like I'm hoping Jason will give me a bit of a makeover, or what you want to see for us, or what you would love.
It'll be a drag makeover. Like,
yes.
Only drag. I want a really big wig. I want a chest plate.
I'm so in.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for commenting. I love this. You're so much closer to winning this giveaway, Tipsy Box. Oh my gosh, congratulations on the show. I love this from Petra. I actually went to HomeSense to find Colin and Justin's candles because Janette recommended it, and I actually found 4.
Yay, did you buy them? Oh, they're so good, right? I'm obsessed with Colin and Justin's line. My whole bathroom, I can't recommend their bathroom accessories enough. Like, such good quality. I love their bedding, just the style. I mean, I just love them.
They're my glamazons.
Do you know how I met them? It was just around you were about to start doing the show with them, because Cher, of course, was on How Not to Decorate with Colin and Justin. Home Heist, sorry. And I was a huge fan, and it was the first home show I'd ever spoken at. This is like over 100 years ago. And I was in the green room, and there was a cutout of Colin and Justin. So my friend Natalie was taking pictures of me. And there was one picture where I went in for a kiss to Justin, I believe, just as they walk in the door. And they're like,
what are you doing?
What is she doing? And then we've been friends ever since. So hi, Colin and Justin. We love you
Thank you
so
so much for tuning in and for all of the love. So yeah, just keep those comments going. I think that we should definitely keep the show going because we have so much more to cover. So basically for me, I wanted to sort of share my experience being a new mom and also working from home, which I know a lot of people who are watching right now have had to deal with during this sea time. And it's like, I'm so used to having 8 hours a day just to myself to actually concentrate. Well, I don't have.
Or 8 hours sleep. Can I just say to all the parents out there, every single mom and dad and guardian, I don't know how to add that into the like mix with the being at home and everything. I wouldn't even know if I had a child. They would be like, "Mommy, the computer's school," and I would just make me another martini now, child.
Yes. I actually just gave my daughter pasta with no sauce for lunch and just some black beans. That's it.
But I laughed so hard. Cheryl goes, "I'm the worst mom. It's pasta, no sauce, and black beans." And I thought, I wanted to take a picture, and I did. I'll post it later on my Instagram. Last night, all I had was pasta, no sauce, because I was too lazy to go shopping. And I've been hooked on the Heinz beans in the can lately. So I laugh because everyone thinks that my life's so glammy. And I just had a meeting before. So the gentleman for the meeting came into my house, totally professional. And I'm having like a gin, soda in a beautiful rock cut glass, a la Victor Newman with a splash of grapefruit. He leaves. I take out my pasta with no sauce, my can of beans that has the fork in it still and just kind of like half opened with the can opener. And I ate it cold.
Well, just since you are eating the same thing as Raina, I'll just give you a doggy bag to bring home with you.
Janette, did you at least have a little shaky Parmesan you could put on there?
Nothing. There was nothing on the noodles. And it was spaghettini, not spaghetti, which I don't like as much.
No.
But I knew I was going boxing, so I had to eat some carbs. And I was like, eh. And I'm like, it's come to this.
Well, you did it. All right, guys. So we are going to get into the video right now. So it's working from home with your kids and how to hack it. Okay. Right now.
It's coming.
It's coming. Hello. Hi, camera. I've been juggling working from home and being a mama, and sometimes I just feel like I suck at both. Stay-at-home parents, raise your hand if you feel me. What I realized is that instead of feeling like things had to be perfect or just separated, why not find smarter ways to hack my daily routine so that I'm more productive and I feel like I'm achieving better results? Today I'll be sharing my easy tips that will show you guys just how to share a space with your kitties, and maybe it'll even work for an adult, and all of you can just stay productive and live in harmony. Well, at least that's the goal. Instead of trying to be in two places at one time, I thought, let's just be more efficient with how I went about my day. So the first step is to create a schedule. Okay, let me set this up for you. I've got a home office on my main level and the nursery is on the second level. Obviously, I can't be in two places at one time, so if I can't beat them, join them. Think of this like 30-minute to 1 hour pockets of time, and you want to find those sweet spots in your day when you know that you'll be able to just be more productive and uninterrupted. That is key. Divide them into 3 categories. So the first one could be tasks that can be done with your kids around. So maybe this is answering a text or emails while they are coloring. Next are tasks that you can do during quiet time. So maybe this is even a phone call where people don't mind that they hear kids in the background. And the third category is things you can do during nap time and bedtime, where you need to be laser focused. Maybe this is computer work. For me, it's editing or just listening to voicemails. All right, next is set up an activity center. One for you, one for your kids. So monkey see, monkey do. When you are on your computer, maybe they're drawing or they're on their tablet, you can be basically doing something very similar, also listening to music. And this really worked for my husband and I when we would be doing work at the kitchen table. This was great because then we could have 5-minute breaks and talk about what we were doing, have conversation, but at the same time, we didn't feel like we were alone. So I've been trying this with my daughter. It's been really working and she doesn't feel like she's being ignored. It's important to also have a designated work zone. It doesn't have to be huge, it just needs to be efficient. And you can use a divider to just make sure your child knows that this is your space and that when you're there, you will be working. Even if it's for 20 minutes at a time, setting up those boundaries will just really create that space. This one's super important. If you can, place your desk as close to natural light as possible. You can add flowers, some plants, your favorite things so that you give yourself an office with a view. Trust me, staring at toys all day might drive you nutty. So at least if you surround yourself with nature, some of your favorite pieces, then you'll be more likely to feel like you're in charge and you're a boss babe. I love the idea of just sort of claiming my space. Don't forget to use vertical space. So originally I had these shelves in Raina's nursery so that I could put her books there. But now this is the perfect area for basically anything I don't want her to get her hands on. So this could be computer gear, snacks, coffee, any of my files, any of those important supplies are up high so that I have less to worry about. You know, if all of your kids have their toys and they're all down where they are, then you're not actually sharing valuable floor space. Let's talk hidden storage. Now this can work both ways. I found these awesome plastic bins that can be used to separate our things. For me, I don't like leaving paperwork out on my desk at the end of the day so that everything gets stored there. And for Raina's toys, I like the idea of having them out of sight when I'm working in the nursery. Let's just say even if she's sleeping. So the large bin goes underneath the bed, and maybe this might fit under a dresser or a crib or a sofa for you guys. And the medium-sized bins are great for binders, stationery, any of your computer gear, and even gift boxes are awesome because they can be stacked. So if I want to create a stand for my laptop, it looks beautiful, but can also be put aside. All right, guys, don't forget to stay active and take time for breaks. Now I found this awesome playmat, which is oversized, and I love that it's one piece as opposed to a bunch of tiles that go together. Now this for me doubles as a yoga mat, and we can take breaks, we can do dance sessions, and we can just do a fun activity in between working. And let's be serious, working from home is not an easy task. Just remember to be kind to yourself, be super flexible, and know when you're in mom mode and boss babe mode. That's why I usually like to dress up, even if it's from the top up. Adjust your expectations accordingly, and if you have to make up time either late at night to do some emails or wake up early in the morning, you know that basically it just allows you to be more productive and get more done. All right, everybody, good luck out there, and remember, you've got this. Say cheese.
I want one.
Oh my God, you can babysit Raina
Done.
anytime. She's super fun, but a handful, definitely. So I have to just pull this one comment up from Ali. He said, is Jason paused or really good at standing still? So just side note, guys, we are live, so we're using Skype right now, and so if you see Jason frozen, what are you gonna do?
He's voguing.
Osney, I'm just gonna say, he thinks that he can, but he can't.
All right, so Janette has brought an amazing array of beauty products and tips and hacks, and I mean, just intro it, because
I'm gonna be giving a lot of my secrets away.
Yes.
On these shows, dating, beauty, lifestyle, otherwise. But today I thought I'd just do like quick, easy things to kind of like take the years off, because I'm turning 178 next year, and I feel like I look okay. Yes, there's been some surgeries, but we'll talk about that another day. So during the C time, this is a great time, a huge opportunity to do things like grow your brows out. So ladies, little skinny, spermy looking brows, you know when they're wavy. I'm gonna be inappropriate right now. Yours are great, but sometimes when they look all over the place, it just is not a good look. It's instantly aging. Grow them out. Look up Christy Stryker on Instagram. It is who I go to in Los Angeles. She's the #1 brow artist in the world. She brought the feathered brow back, and I paid a lot of money to go there. I'm gonna give you the first 3 months for free. Do you know how?
What?
Just grow them. Don't touch them. That's all she tells you to do. So it'll go through an awkward phase. You're gonna have strays, brush them up. It's gonna take at least 10 years off. Next, it is time to break out the retinols.
Ooh.
Because this time, you know, when you first start using retinols, you might get a little bit of red, a little bit of peeling. It's a great time to use it, get used to it. I love Pixie retinol oil. It's under $30, Shoppers Drug Mart, and all over the US, really, really great. So just put a little bit of that on it, and whatever you put on your face, for God's sakes, put it on your neck and your décolleté too.
Décolleté or décolleté? Which one is it?
Answer the question for us, people, because I don't know. Speaking of this area, this is like the giveaway zone, I like to say, of what people neglect. I've neglected mine before. Now, I'm on my 3rd set of implants. Anyone with a larger bust or implants, they can get heavy. And most of us sleep on our sides, so you start to get deep lines. I have tried everything from harnesses in the bedroom for the anti-aging people, to creams, to adhesive patches, and I actually figured out the best solution. It is taking a stuffed animal, you're gonna pop it down your top into like a soft bra, and you're gonna actually put the animal down like a light Campy or sports bra, and it stops your boobs from squishing. This is so true.
Wait.
It's important to find the right size animal. So if you've got a larger bust, we've got I think he's a cucumber.
What is happening right now?
You shove that down your top. Avoid stuffed toys that make noise. Because it's not going to work. Okay, you think I'm being funny. This is my boob stuffed toy that I actually use. I can't even tell you. I will post on my Instagram a picture of my chest area 5 years ago. That's the stuffed toy talking. I started using retinols and putting a stuffed toy between my boobs, and it hasn't aged.
the music
it's actually gotten better.
Oh, I just heard the music.
I know, sorry, my ugly doll's talking.
Okay, so the fun part about this is that Janette called me and she was like, I'm going to be using X, so like a toy for one of my demos. And so I ended up bringing Raina's baby Yoda. So you're telling me, sorry, I'm going to just move Jason out of the way for a second because, just a second. Well, I'm going to try to. Okay, if I can't do it, I can't do it. Oh, there we go. 1 second. I'm going to move Jason to the middle. There you go. Okay, so you're saying I should put this in my, like this?
No, you put it down the center. Baby Yoda's a little big for you because you have a smaller frame. Like the cucumber's way too big.
Is a smaller frame equals small boobs? Is that what
No,
you're
you just like, it's more like the gap. So you want to
Oh.
fill it where your breasts fall naturally. You want the toy to fit that size. He's a little al dente. So you don't want like too soft, too hard. And you just pop them in. I have a stuffed shark, and I kind of got stuck up here during the sea instead of LA. And I have this shark, I call her Halama. She's like the perfect fit. She just goes down. You think I'm kidding? It's the best tip ever. It will change all those lines.
If anybody has a little stuffed inchworm that I can use to separate some things while I sleep, please send it my way. I will try anything.
Can I be honest? An inchworm, like anything like long.
That is like a sausage?
Like
Are we going there?
No,
we're not
like
doing
stuff like hot dog would be
Hot
so perfect.
A French
And you know what?
fry.
This is so funny because I love that I obviously live alone. You should see me before at night. I like derma roll myself. The oils are on. I cover myself top to bottom with coconut oil. The stuffed toy goes in, and we wonder why I'm single. Because you know what? It's because I like that stuff more than having some dude in my bed.
Well, you know what? At least you're
Overnight, anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It's all
Okay, the
good.
next, I'm just going to do 2 more tips. We're going to save some for another day.
Yeah.
But derma rolling, I think everyone really knows about that. It's a little needles that kind of cause abrasions on your skin, which produces collagen. I have started rolling my hairline because I had a brow lift recently. Thank you, Dr. Rice. And some of my hair came out where the incisions were. So I derma roll to stimulate hair growth. There's nothing proven that says this works, but I find that it's working. And I had another friend try it out. And Jason, you tried out the stamp for me.
Okay,
The Nurse Jamie stamp.
You
There,
sent
I'm
this
gonna
to
move you up.
me.
There
I don't
you
know
are.
if you can see it, but it's just a
Ooh.
little flat edge thing. There's little tiny pricks on there. And I did try this. I tried it in my hairline because, I'm one of the few men in my family that still has any hair left, and I'm trying to keep it that way. So I gave this a good shot. I have to say, I like it. I like the feeling of it. I did it all over my face, actually. But for me, I'm more of like go to the expert kind of guy, and I feel like these are a little bit too small, and I worry about the hygiene of it.
Are you supposed to clean it in between? You get a cleaner for it, sir. I'll send you that. But I agree with you. I do like the at-home stuff. I just do that in addition to the experts as well. Another fun thing, too, there's a study out recently, and the FDA will be approving a new mixture of Latisse, which we use on our eyelashes, which we all globally use, to use on your hairline. So I just started using my Latisse there, too. And this is not recommended by anyone, and that also is working.
So,
Okay.
My jaw is like constantly like, what? I feel like I've been like in mom world this whole time, and I'm so excited for this next episode that we're going to be doing because I need all these tips. I feel like I need some TLC.
And I will try anything. Even a lot of my friends are surgeons, and they'll be like, you can't do that. And I'm like, I'm flying here because I hear they do this. So basically, I'll be your guinea pig, and I'm always going to really tell you honestly what works and what doesn't.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I
the
love
medical
it.
tourism boards, if you want to reach out to us, we're ready for you.
And I'm like a surgery virgin. So
I'm like, she's like, and I was just like,
Surgery virgin, surgery.
Is there anyone else there that took the little C downtime to have like a few tweaks done? Because I definitely did. As soon as we initially locked down, I was like, dang it, I could have had a full body makeover. But
Like an extreme makeover?
no, not an extreme makeover, but you remember that show, The Swan? Did anyone
yes,
watch that?
yes,
I
that's a
loved
good
that
one.
show where like,
Yeah.
because honestly, a lot of things like even nose jobs and stuff, it takes a full year to kind of really recover from it. So I thought, well, I'm kind of taking the year off people. Here's a really good time to have all that stuff done. Next time I will sneak you guys pictures of when I had my brow lift. The bruising was pretty intense and I was on TV 2 days later because I just used a ton of highlighter.
Yeah.
And on Skype, because we use Skype cameras, I got away with it.
It's amazing.
It's an opportunity for everyone, equal opportunity, even on air people. We usually don't get breaks
No, we
to do
don't.
things to our faces. Now's the time.
No, we don't.
Not that I'm promoting anything. I just love it for me, and I think natural beauty. I think all people are beautiful, but let's have some fun.
Well, you know what? I am excited to learn all of those different things. We did have one other product, but it was broken.
Yeah, we had a little injury on one, but I actually have a backup.
You have a backup?
I have a backup,
Okay.
and basically all it is less is more. As we start to age, a lot of powders and heavy things can fall into cracks and creases on our face. This is a little tip just I made up. Super simple. Take any type of highlighter, dab a little on your top lip, a little on the inside of your eyes, a touch here, and a dot on your nose. Blend it in a little. I swear that is like minimal makeup can do so much more because then there's like, it's not drying and taking all that moisture out of your skin. I love this. This is from RMS Beauty, and I like it because it's coconut oil base.
Amazing.
So very, very like nourishing for your skin as well. And I gave one more product to Jason to try
Ooh.
from Nurse Jamie, who of course does the Kardashians. And I just want everyone to know I purchase all of these things, so we are being very
Okay, Jason.
honest with them.
I'm going. Oh, there. Ooh,
Okay.
that looks.
Can you see that? I opened up the box
what is
from
that?
Janette, and my first instinct was, oh, she's sending me some sex toys because I had no idea what these things were.
Did you only get the?
I-
Does it just one cup?
No, there's two. So there's a small
Oh.
one and a big one.
Okay,
Yikes.
And
that's
I actually
ridiculous.
got some YouTube videos to see like what am I supposed to do with this. So apparently, what you do is you want to have some moisture on your skin, whether it be your cleanser or some oils or lotion or whatever, and then basically it's like you're cupping. So you're cupping on your skin. You can see it just sticks. But the trick is that you have to keep it moving. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a hickey on your cheek. Like, so I think I left it on a little too long, and it's like, this sticks pretty good, but this will pull everything to the surface. I got a little excited at first because I thought, okay, you know what's going to happen is I'm going to be able to get all the blackheads out of my nose, sort of like a Biore. It'll just be like a little mini vacuum. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if it really did anything. Like, I think that my fear factor went all the way up that I was going to end up bruising myself. So, I don't know. Nurse Jamie,
Can I
like
tell you
but
too?
I'm too afraid.
I saw with the little thing I bought it from. It looked way more extensive, and I already thought it was a little pricey. I think it was $39.95 for 2 suction cups. Like, couldn't you just take your vacuum too? I actually bought at HomeSense one of those like blackhead vacuums. I'll send it to you, Jason. It was $10. It like took the things out, but I did end up with like 2 huge scars on my face.
So it was like, yeah. It
So
was
maybe,
a
like-
little premature to just think that it was for sure going to work, but
Yeah.
the bruising kind of sucks.
The bruising does. I'm still good with Biores. Like, they grab a lot, and you know what? You feel this sense of accomplishment when you look at the little forest on your strip afterwards.
I do love that with the Biores, but I
Yeah.
also like Dr. Pimple Popper.
Yes. Anyone watch
Obsessed.
that?
So good. And I don't know why. The ones that
Yeah.
explode are like my favorite.
I love picking pimples.
Go into Dr. Popper. Can we do that?
Yes.
Do you want to wrap this up with a pimple popping soap opera story?
Tell me.
Oh, and I'm going to go down for this. I may have dated someone who was on the soap Falcon Crest. His initials are LL. He was some sort of 80s icon. I mean, it was a sport thing gone wrong. I was a little disappointed in some areas, but he had a lot of blackheads.
Oh.
And I kept being like, why don't I just give you a facial? Do you want a facial? Baby, I want to pamper you with a facial. Anyway, we broke up, blah, blah, blah. To this day, anyone's like, any regrets of a relationship-wise ever? I have no regrets relationship-wise in my life, except that I did not give that man a proper facial, because I swear there was like 45 years of blackheads in there.
Ew.
I mean, anyone, I know this is so gross and probably gonna turn so many people off, but if you do like picking people's faces, this was the motherland.
You were like, I have hit a home run.
Yeah, that maybe is why I dated him.
Jeanette, I have
Dating
to just
for
tell you,
blackheads?
well, you know, you broke up, I think it was about a month or two before Allie and I got married in California.
Yes.
And my mom was so excited because I told her that you were coming to our wedding and that you were dating said primetime soap opera star.
Former.
And no, it was like all the tables were getting rearranged. Like it was like, okay, they have to sit beside my mom. This was what's gonna happen. And then
I am so sorry. I would have held on for another month.
Lois.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lois. I will order you a cameo from him. He's actually, you know what, like not awful, just congested skin.
Oh my goodness. So while we were chatting, we had some awesome comments from Colin and Justin, St. Bob, Baby Yoda that loved Dr. Lee.
Baby Yoda commented?
No, they just said they liked Baby Yoda. That would be really fun. All of a sudden, this is possessed. And Candace also said that she loved that show.
Oh, we love Candace.
We love Candace.
Should we go what's in the prize box really quick?
Yeah, let's just go really quickly because I know we're going to be wrapping this up. This is actually going longer than we thought, but we're all good.
Drunken Tipsy box. Watermelon scrub for your lips. Most of it's all really cool Korean beauty brands. We've got the Tony Moly Hydrogel. This has snail slime in it. Sounds gross. Works amazing. A 24 karat gold mask. A peach hand mask. 2 egg masks. I use these all the time. They're coconut oil, little under eye masks. There's more in here. There's more in here. Oh, and the banana. This is really cool. I love this. It's one of my personal favorites. It is an overnight sleep pack, but it's banana. Oh, what did you think it was?
where do you put it? Does it go between your breasts as
Yeah,
well?
you
Yes.
just pop your banana right in there.
I swear this is a PG show. I swear it is a PG. Well, we were hoping that it was going to be PG.
But you invited me.
Yeah, and I'm gonna throw in also this. Maybe you can hold this up. Some So Luxury Cocoa Cream bath soak. I actually use this for my daughter's skin. It's so awesome, and you can basically eat it.
And it's vegan, gluten-free, natural, no nasties.
No nasty.
They wrote no nasties. I better put it away.
So to basically end off this amazing One Lifestyle to Live segment, we are going to put our little friends where they belong.
I'm putting the banana back down there. It fits
Jason,
better.
what do you have? Oh, use your cups.
Yeah, put your cups.
Where'd you go?
yeah.
You're there somewhere.
Yeah, put it-
I need to pull you up again. Let's do this.
Oh, I need this done now.
Oh, there you are. Oh!
Oh.
Okay, we're hearing the dance music. The party is over for today, but we hope you guys join us again. We will be announcing the winner on our Instagrams within the next hour or so.
Couple hours.
So good luck, everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in. We love you.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.
And